Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. So off we go then.
Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed.
Chance! It's Park Ji-sung. And this is Cruyff. And he's lost his man here. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Messi. Messi
Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Van Basten. A heavy challenge, and it's skewed away. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, such a clever touch. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Seedorf really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Boca Juniors with the corner, they're first.
Chance for a shot! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, that once he controlled it on his chest, the follow-up was going to be good, and that was special.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's going to be a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Seedorf demonstrating his defensive quality there. That's a throw. Crunching tackle. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared away. Struck first time. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's let fly. Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control.
Good effort from distance. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lahm. That's a good run down the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Very nicely done. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Van Basten has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red. Cruyff, he's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still. And this could be the final action of the first half. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Cambio.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And he's intervened well there.
Araujo is there to clear. Puyol. And it's Jimenez. Schneider. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jimenez. Schneider pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Mbappe.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Gets to show off his quick feet. Schneider stood his ground strongly. Schneider running with the ball. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And he's on his way!
That's going in strongly.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Time for a change in personnel.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 44.804.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Has a look and plays it forward, and he's there to make the challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Vieira. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Deco looking to add to his goal. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Costa Curta. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Araujo gets it away. Now Costa Curta. And he cuts out the supply. Schneider with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Costa Curta. That's gone for a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lahm. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Cruyff. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Corner number 3 coming up. Gullit plays it short. Oh, what's he giving here? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 7. Entrará al campo.
Schmeichel, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Three 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Cruyff. Seedorf concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking. Played back. Lahm shows great strength. And this is Gullit. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 9. Lo reemplazará. Número 10.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Seedorf picks it up from the goal kick.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Out of play for a throw. Tries from distance. Lam. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's not got that quite right. And they've got rid. Costa Curta. He's got away. Messi. Deco is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. And no, that was never going to make it. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Messi. And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 90s.
It's Totti! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Totti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gullit. And it's Messi. And the through ball. Showing good feet.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Costa Curta. Looking for a runner. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rummenigge gets through on his own. Can he finish?
Chance here to counter.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's the chance to counter. And he's heaved it away. Gullit. Now it's Messi.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Still goalless at the moment.
Looking to play him in.
Takes aim and he rises! He's scored! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball.
Shot could be... He's having a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
And we have our very first corner.
And he can clear it away.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Seedorf. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0. And this is Rooney.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bastoni.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now he's got space here. Oh, it's a great... And the finish! He's scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Rooney. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Beckenbauer. Rooney. Threads one in. Lampard. Now there's a fine ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's an imaginative pass.
Has been indicated.
No, he's not getting past him there. Rummenigge. Searching pass he's played there. Thuram. And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the second half gets underway. And it's Lampard. Rooney. Rummenigge. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Lahm gets good distance on it. And here's Lampard. Totti. Rummenigge! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lampard. Oh, important interception. Thuram. And that's not going to reach. That pass isn't the best. That's been cut out, well played. Rummenigge. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Rooney. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's a little off target. Now, can they get him away?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Ambitious ball here. Rooney finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10, Rooney. Number 15, Francesco Totti.
And they're quick to get it back.
8, Frank Lampard.
That's
Number
a cute
6,
ball.
Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field, number 17, Mbappe. Number 20, Raúl. Number 4, Scholes. Number 18,
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Scholes. Now that looks a decent ball. Maldini gets it away, and he's quick to snatch it back. There's the crossfield ball. Mbappe. Oh, super find. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Cannavaro. Cannavaro goes steaming forward.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's their second corner of the game. Punched away. Tries from a long way out. And it's in! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
After 77 minutes is number 14.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And that could set him on his way.
Caught offside that time. Taken back almost at once. Great defending, strong and determined. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's nice. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Chance for a shot! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. Brilliant save from Buffon! Oh, he's missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Desperate defending required here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Maldini clears. There's the shot! In for the pieces. He has done it. They have stolen level at the last. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
That is ended up in no man's land.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Vieira. To Schneider. Now it's Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vieira does really well there. He is strong. He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So that's it. It is all over. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
Please
Any
be
reflections
reminded.
on what...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Messi,
And he's being shifted off it.
now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Spread it left. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that.
Now it's Messi.
And he's heaved it away. Dembele chasing after it. It's a really well-measured ball. Good ball, good take.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Chance here to counter. Now it's Gavi.
He's got away.
Gavi. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Crunching tackle.
And that's gone loose.
Now it's Messi. Out to the right.
It's a pretty loose pass.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising,
But it turned out that that was not the case.
and this is Schneider. Oh, good-looking ball.
This looks promising.
Now takes a shot! Goal! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Not the most accurate pass.
Nicely aimed pass. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And he's lifted it over.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Now, can they get him away?
Now it's Messi.
He's shifting through the gears here.
And he's let fly.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner.
And the keeper beats it away.
That is a brilliant interception. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And they've got a throw. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Sneijder. Messi, looking to play him in. It's a searching pass. Araujo has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is... He's gone for goal! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Nicely shaped ball. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Can he get it through? Mbappe receives it in a good big chance. Must be! Mbappe! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Kylian Mbappe.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Mukiele gets across to intercept. Oh, what a mistake! He's gone forward. Gullit makes the interception. Searching pass he's played there. Looking for options for movement. Now this could be a chance. Messi, he's beaten, and Messi! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And that's another good win of the ball. Mbappe! And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's bounced back off the post. That's going to go a long way. This possibly the last play of the half. Yep. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again. Rafinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. Takes a shot! That tested the keeper.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Barcelona have their third corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Shoots! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Schneider in acres of space out wide. Oh, sweet feet. He has found the way through. It's Schneider! And it's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your...
Messi! No, that's just wide.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Some resolute defending there. Chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Surely now! And he's missed it.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He's through here. And Messi! He's scored! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
After 59 minutes is number 11, Lionel Messi.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, nice touch. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well,
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So this to extend their lead. Oh, crossbar!
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Araujo does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Ronaldo concedes a free kick for that.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Mukiele. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Seedorf.
And it's Gavi. Driving forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Schneider aims beyond the defence. 75 minutes played. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Knocks it into space.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Spread out to the left. Tries to play it through. And he's running through. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And now they can clear their lines. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's the chance to counter. He's in plenty of space here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Engages and forces him off the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe gets into some space. Oh, Aubameyang! And that should get the job done.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Cristiano Ronaldo! No mistake! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Number 7.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's become a case of men against boys. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
4 added minutes has
The
been
ball is
indicated.
loose and the chase is on.
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. It's Schneider! And yes, it's there! And he is just ripping it up.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Schneider reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
This guy Roberto Carlos really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Maldini. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gavi. Tries to thread one through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
That is ended up in no man's land. It's a promising position. Oh, cracking ball. Great chance! Quality ball. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Placing it. He's having a shot! Goal! Torino! There is the breakthrough. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball.
Bullish header! Sane gets flagged offside. Out for a throw. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Some good work on the right flank here. Gullit does well to stand firm and defend it. Messi. He is through here. Thuram. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira gets over and intercepts. He's in a great position here. And that's been drilled in. Chance for a shot! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Might be danger here. He's a sharp little ball here. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No way through there. That has been slung wide. Now, can they get him away? And he was alert to it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Messi. He's being urged to shoot. Messi.
Torino couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well timed, excellent interception. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Terrific header! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Oh, he's done well, great stop. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nesta.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Seedorf. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side,
And
misery on the other.
Today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
And we're off again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Strokes it back. And he's quick to snatch it back. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. Lahm tries making a foray down the right. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
It's a searching pass. That is good alertness. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. No, he refuses to take the bait. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended.
Big header! Goal!
Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Torino are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Roberto Carlos.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
There they go, hunting in packs. Roberto Carlos. Nice physical challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. Pass somewhat off target.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's found support out wide.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Such good technique.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Cruyff.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Messi. And he's running through.
Stood up well to him there.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Sane is carrying after that one.
Added time.
Triol. No one. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Please be
Your
made
final
aware.
thoughts?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physicality to go with that wonderful technique. Who would have thought at the time that he would start a global trend, one that's become a standard now in leagues all around the world?
Trailblazer.
Absolutely.
Araujo. He's picked his way through. Otto clears it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's a searching pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe gets into a good position. And the shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Nedved. Now it's Totti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. He's shifting. Kvaratskhelia! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Otto. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, what a ball! And he's lost his man. Chance, surely! Goal! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. Decent chance! Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's worked it through, and he's picked it up out wide. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ronaldo might just make this. Vieira. Seedorf powering forward here. And Seedorf! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's straight offside. The pass has gone astray. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. Gavi is always looking to break lines. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And if you have just joined us, still just one, and a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 2 then. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. And that has put paid to that. Gavi. That's Cannavaro. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. Gavi. That's very neat. Pings in across. Costa Curta. He's having a go. A whisker high.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Odo. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Ronaldo. Kvaratskhelia.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, they can break here. And it's Odo. He is just caressing the ball. Played in deep. Beckenbauer. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That's the keeper's ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tries to play it through. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a good position here. That's going to go a long way. Out for a throw. Vieira. Beckenbauer. Played out to the right. And they can counter here. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Danger averted for now. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Looking for options for movement. Neuer clears it away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Still just a single goal between the sides. Seedorf. Nedved. That's an imaginative pass. He's through here. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he's there to get it away. Chouameni, great vision. Otto. And he's there to belt it away. Nicked it back promptly. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Great ball if he can get there. Messi. He is through here. Messi!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
He's only too happy to take that back. That's been cut out, well played. Nicely shaped ball. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Well read, nice interception. Now, can they get him away? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Seedorf. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Seedorf hangs one in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Kvaratskhelia. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Up he goes! And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Cristiano Ronaldo did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Defending was strong and takes a shot! And it's Vieira, played out wide, knocks it into space.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Plays a sharp little ball here, crosses it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's got away with one there. So, third corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi's big header! Beckenbauer gets it away. And that's it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Just a quick
Mbappe
announcement.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about...
A header! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Cannavaro. Now Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Seedorf aims beyond the defence. Has a look and place it forward. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Pele. That is good strength. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pele.
Now that's well seen too.
Seedorf. And it's Bellingham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Van Dijk. Now it's Pele. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
That is a great pick out. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Not the most accurate pass.
Cruyff.
Searching pass he's played there.
Goes long and straight.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's managed to get free.
Van Dijk.
And he's there to make the challenge.
Spain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Pele. Oh, he's been shot! No mistake! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Neymar thinks about the shot. Vieira. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham. Seedorf. Driving through the middle. It's Pele! It's there! There is the breakthrough. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Pele really was, well...
Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away.
He's through, it's one-on-one. Bellingham! And it's in. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Tries from distance. Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too.
This time, surely! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up.
Pelé concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Vieira puts his foot on the gas. And this is Pelé. Messi. He can get that clear. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Vieira.
3 minutos de descuento.
Time and again they are repelled. Distributed tidily. And he's in on goal. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Van Dijk. That's Thuram. Knocks it into space. And this is Messi. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
So it's down to business here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
And that interception was most necessary.
And he's let fly!
And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Now it's Kane. Pass somewhat off target. Seedorf goes steaming forward. Now it's Foden. Foden has got himself a free kick. And it's Kukçu. Well seen, saw that coming. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And this just the goalkeeper to beat.
And he shoots! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's decided to go for it. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Caceres, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a pretty loose pass.
Germany clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And he's taking no chances there.
Vieira!
Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Played in by...
Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
A horrible blip, just about within shooting range. Trying their luck again.
Germany appear to be happy to try from range, but they can show more craft and invention by getting the ball in the mixer.
Tries from a long way out. Looking for the run. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Deftly away. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now that's well seen too. Mbappe. Now it's Seedorf. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Seedorf stood his ground strongly. The ball goes in.
He rises!
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Thuram drives forward on the overlap. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rice gets a foot in here. He is through here. Not the most accurate pass. Rice is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Mbappe. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. Into the channel.
There will be
Enjoy this time. Camavinga getting this one clear. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Ball is over the line. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jimenez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out of play for a throw. And it's Messi. Oh, terrible mistake. Oh, hang on. So much time and space here. It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer.
The goal scorer for Germany after 54 minutes is number 20.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Kane, and this is chance for a shot! In for the pieces! They've done it! Germany are all square. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Messi. Now it's Messi. Germany are looking to break at pace. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Mbappe is onto this. Oh no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Spread it left. Well, we expected better, and so did he. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Germany really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Araujo tries to clear.
Germany really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he can clear it away. And here's Mbappe, and he's had a hit! Oh, it rattles the bar! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Spread out to the left. Well, that has not gone well. Vieira. Caceres. There's the shot! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Stood up well to him there. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Gets a good foot in there. Crunching tackle. Very much into the last knockings. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Germany really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 3 minutes.
It's a good ball out wide. Camavinga is herring after that one. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Bale is on his own. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So, a breakthrough already. That's a cute ball. And he's picked out the run. And a chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and chance! Marvellous goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's got in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
So one moment's crazy confusion. Oh, it's gone in!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Big chance! Must be! He could be in here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Scholes. Incoming delivery. That's rather hopeful. That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh no, this does not look good. Not the most convincing of passes. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Schmeichel has been sent off.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Scholes. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Schneider.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
That'll be a throw-in. He's gone for goal. Just cruising. They are cruising. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things looking so easy. And he shoots! Oh, that's another chance. Oh, denied at the last.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
And we have our very first corner. Shevchenko! That's really well cleared. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries from distance. Oh, he really got hold of that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
That's the throw. Goes for goal! Oh, almost a sixth.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oh, terrible pass. Shevchenko. Oh, super ball. So much time and space here. And this is Schneider. He's had a shot! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Good effort from distance. He's put it wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Beckham. And we've reached half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 20, Sane.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Oh, just skip. He's one-on-one! Shot at goal! No mistake! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's a mighty effort! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Gets a good foot in there. He's found a way through. Seedorf! And the finish! Oh, impressive strike.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Beckham. Roberto Carlos. Now Yaya Toure. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And this is Schneider. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Tries from a long way out. Japan have it back and can go again. Looking to play him in. Sane! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And Messi! Oh, taken with style. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That looks a good ball through. Good chance here. Alexander-Arnold. Beckham. Now it's Bale. Beckham. Well read, nice interception. Lahm. Roberto Carlos pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Cruyff. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Shevchenko! They've done it! And he is just ripping it up!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.